Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another Season 10 Educational Riven gameplay guide, guys. Today I have an interesting matchup for you guys, which is Yasuo, guys. A lot of you guys have wanted to see this, so with that being said, guys, let's just get started right away. There's two ways how you can play against the Yasuo. You can actually do the Doran Shield into the second wind setup with Riven, which is pretty much a free lane. But you can also do the second option, which is longsword with 3 potions. Now, what you do have to know about this matchup is that Yasuo wins the level 1 against Riven. So you don't want to fight Yasuo, especially if this guy is running bone plating in the runes. You just want to back off. Do not attempt to even try to fight Yasuo, because if he goes for the all-in, you're pretty much dead. I'll just let that farm go right there. You can also, you can still win the level 1 in Riven Yasuo matchup if you have, the creep advantage. But in this case, I much prefer just letting him push, because it's gonna be very good for me. Get that CS there. Back off again. Absolutely no single worries about him doing damage on us right now. Okay, so you get level 3. We're about to be reaching level 3 very soon, and that's when we also start fighting. Not only is this really good for us, because the moment we freeze around this side of the lane, not only becomes the trading a lot easier, but he's also extremely vulnerable to ganks. So these are like two things. I'll take that one, take my level 3, trade him, third Q, and back off again. So right now, Yasuo can only win in this matchup if he goes for the all-in. If he cannot all-in, he's basically dead, like right now. I pop the ignite, and there we go. So, Yasuo's biggest weakness is the short trading. If Yasuo cannot all-in you, he cannot win. A Yasuo cannot win. It's as simple as it is. A Yasuo will never win in short trading. So if you freeze around this side of the lane, he cannot fight you, because that's his biggest weakness. If you play with ignite with that as well, it's becoming really hard for Yasuo to even do something at all. That's why I let him push level 1. Just have to respect him. He's gonna freeze right now, which is very, very understandable, but I'm gonna go back anyway. What we can do is to buy the serrated dirk. I'm gonna buy it right away. There we go. Now here comes the thing. If you're snowballing really hard in this lane, you can build death stands. You can also build ghostblade. You can even build a sentry river. There's like a lot of options you have. But one thing I like to do a lot against Yasuo in specific is actually rush ghostblade, because if you rush ghostblade, you can pop your ghostblade and just rush in, get like a free kill, and like snowball that way. If you want to be a little bit more lucky, if you think that you're going to be really lucky, you could also go in Sentry River. But Ghostblade is more like a consistent way of doing damage. A lot of people have been asking this in the comments. I've read all of them. I'd say, if you want to be super lucky, take the Sentry River. If you want to be more, if you want to have more consistent damage, and overall being able to chase, being able to run fast, I'd say go Ghostblade, guys. They're both same, like, in terms of damage, but the one gives you more damage depending on how lucky you are. Okay, we're about to be reaching level 6 here. Proc the passive, back off again, get the CS right here. Good. Okay, so I'm not going to fight him yet, because we're about to be reaching level 6 very soon. After this wave, we will be level 6. After the cannon, to be more precise. We need to get that cannon for level 6. So, I'm going to do it, let him do whatever. Proc the passive, because it needs to go down anyways. And after like a couple of creeps, we will be reaching level 6. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, okay. Okay, back off again. I let him come towards me, so that was not the idea here. But it's okay, because I still have 1 potion. All I need right now is just my ultimate, and that's all. If I get that cannon right there, I will kill him. Nice. And now we're gonna look for the kill. Okay, he's actually going all the way back there. He knows that I can kill him right now. Okay, that's no problem. I'll just push it in all the way. Reset again, get like a second longsword, and then we can actually kill him. Like after level 6, if you play this lane correct, you technically don't lose anymore. Technically, you don't lose. It's impossible to lose this matchup after level 6. And the reason for that's because it doesn't matter what you're going to buy, you will always go damage. After you reach level 6, you do the same thing we did before. If you can proc the passive of Yasuo, you technically, all you have to do is just go free all in. You do the entire combo. You pull, you even do your ignite, whatever you want to do. And as long as you don't mess up with your combo and he's on 0 Q stacks, you win. It's always the same. I'm going to show you guys. I'll show you how overpowered this matchup is after level 6. Like, it's 100% in the favor of Riven. Okay, I'm going to show you guys now. Okay, watch this. He goes for that CS. Watch this. Just wait. He will go for a CS, and then it's over for him. He's going to go for that CS right there. Watch. Oh, he's not going to. He knows. He probably knows. Oh, this Yasuo is a lot smarter than I thought. Okay, now here we go. Yep, and that's it. Like, he cannot farm. Because even if he farms on our tower, we dive him, and we still get the kill. We killed him in roughly 2 seconds. A tower can never get my entire health bar in 2 seconds. Impossible. So it doesn't matter how this matchup ends. As long as you don't mess up your combo and you go in at the right time, Yasuo cannot win. Just a fact. Now, a lot of you guys have trouble with this matchup. A lot of you guys actually lose a lot against Yasuo players. Or mainly you're just having a really hard time. But what I would recommend for that, guys, if you are having a lot of trouble in this matchup, just rewatch your game and then compare it with my game, with this game. See what I do differently, because it's honestly a really easy matchup. Very easy to understand too. Okay, so we go back here, buy the ghostblade. Like, technically, if you just follow my all the things I've just explained, you technically don't lose. If you're pushing the lane pre-level 6 into Yasuo, you either do it because of a reason, and otherwise you don't. Like, that's all. And then it's just a matter of just freezing your side. Guess I don't have to explain more. I guess that's all. Good. Very good. Now we're going to snowball from now. Plays down a ward here as well, even though the jungler is actually bot lane. Gonna push this in right now. It doesn't matter if I freeze anymore, because even if we're pushing, guys, even if he's farming on our tower, we will do the same thing. Okay. Back off again, and now we're gonna kill him again. Like, super easy, guys. Super easy matchup, honestly. There's nothing more nothing more to say. Like, even if he didn't accidentally mess up there, it didn't matter. Because by the time that he wants to take this CS, we just ER, auto attack, WQ, RQ. We get another kill. It's honestly such an easy matchup. And now we push this in all the way. I bet that Yasuo's like super toxic. Good. I'm not gonna get that one. So yeah. I'm out of here. Okay, so now we can buy the boots right here, and we can like buy. I guess we can just buy Loner Longsword. Okay, so just to clarify, because people are going to ask for this in the comment section, I already know it. Why are you buying the Lucidity boots? Why don't you buy the Ninja Tabis? Or why don't you buy mercs? Well, let me kill this guy first. Oh, I didn't pop my ignite, but we still got him. Okay, so now to the question: why are you building the City boots, and why are you not building Ninja Tabis or mercs? Okay, just to clarify, if you're sitting in a matchup that you can snowball really hard, for instance, a matchup like Yasuo, you're completely convinced that you can win, and the enemy team have kind of like a strange team comp, like Cassidy in Aatrox jungle, which is fairly played a lot actually. But back to the point. If you have a snowballing matchup, and the enemy team, they kind of have champions that you can beat mid-late game, you might as well just go 2 adaptive points into your adaptive points into the bonus stats, and take 1 armor point instead of cooldown scaling. And you might as well just buy Lucidity boots for a couple of reasons actually. Okay. So don't forget this. A lot of people don't know this about Lucidity boots. It's the cheapest boots that you can buy, so it just boosts up your build. You get it a lot faster. It gives you cooldown, which is an extremely high boost for Riven. It's extremely strong to get the boots early on. And this boot also provides more cooldown for your flash and all of the other stuff, so you can flash a lot sooner. These are 3 things which are all super overpowered on Riven. So if you're like in a snowballing matchup, you might as well just go Lucidity boots and like snowball. If you're in a hard matchup, I would recommend Ninja Tabis instead, or like mercs, but honestly, in an easy matchup, just go for this. Much better. Nice. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we just dive Yasuo. He just doesn't have a chance. It's just how this matchup works. Now, also something that you gotta know if you're playing Riven into a matchup like Yasuo, if you're like a decent or average Riven and you're still unsure whether you're going to... I know those people are in here. Okay. You, like... Some of you guys, some of the Riven players watching right now, some of you guys are average and are insecure about their combos, right? There must be some people in there, because some of you guys have trouble with the fast combo or like double cast or whatever, but mainly the fast Q combo. Let me tell you one thing. If you want to win this matchup, you gotta get confident being able to do all of this, because if you only mess up your fast Q combo once in this matchup, it can turn the entire 1v1. Just so you guys know. One single mistake will cost the entire 1v1. You gotta be really confident about your Riven if you want to win a matchup like this one. Really important, guys. Bot lane. We gotta fix their lane right now. Okay, I've been explaining so many things that I've had to do some other stuff right now. It would have been better if I go bot lane right now instead of top. Huh? What? What? Okay, my teammates were winning. We were winning extremely hard. But this is the fastest game that I've had in like such a long time. 14 minutes? Man, I was about to explain the mid-late game. We've only been through the early game. At least I've been able to explain like so many things. Well, yeah, this is pretty much how you play the early game, and how you beat Yasuo in the laning phase. There's nothing more to explain. If you guys are looking for the full runes for the full build, you can find it all in the description. So thank you for watching. Also, you can find the my secondary YouTube channel. You can find it in the description. And yeah, with that being said, there's nothing more to explain. This was a really fast game, and I did not expect it. All right, leave your questions down in the comment section below, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. Peace, guys. Enjoy good luck with your games.